Ace, Wright, Ace Attorney. Alrighty. But yeah, alrighty. So if we're here just for Star Rail, we're switching over now, and if you don't want Ace Attorney spoilers, I'm about to discuss some things, so yeah. On P5 roll, the selection of Temperance is Niji Mitama, Siryu, oh, they're now Counselor. Alright. Genbu, Kopatengu, Makami. Oh, Kopatengu! I love Kopatengu! Because that's the persona that I got the I Like Men interaction with! Yo! I love Kopatengu! He's an ally! Yes! Alright, I'm choosing Kopatengu. Hello, Hogu, welcome. We just finished the first part of the first trial. We just had a Bikini on the witness stand. And we talked a lot about swords with a lot of rather suggestive phrasing. But I have been losing my mind all day trying to figure out what the deal with Iris is. And I've literally been thinking, is she actually Dahlia, or is she Dahlia's secret twin or something? And that's just been like going all over my brain all day. And I literally even made I started making like a list of like, what are the possibilities for each thing, you know? Hold on, where is my Google Drive? Yeah, the Dahlia theory. This is what I've been working on all day. Arda's busted? Ooh. But yeah, I'm just literally making, I'm literally making this. Making like a checklist, not a checklist, but like reasons for why she could be a twin, or why she could actually be Dahlia. And I feel like I'm kind of losing my mind. Like, this kind of, even though I have more reasons in this column right now, the fact that for her really being Dahlia, every time I think of a point, I try to think of a counterpoint. Like, no prior indication of a twin existing, but like, you know, this game does love its surprise twists like that. Hiding a secret. I mean, we don't know what Iris' secret could be, but she could have one. Different facial expressions could be a misdirection, you know? Like, I don't know! I'm losing my mind! But honestly, I think this is kind of the thing that's really making me think that this could be a twin situation. Because Bikini says she saw the Iris pulling the sword out of Elise's body. It was pushed all the way in and then taken out. And she's very certain that she saw that, and I'm thinking this could be another case like Recipe for Turnabout, where she sees somebody else doing a thing. Well, this was the actual murder she had then witnessed, presumably. Whereas in Recipe for Turnabout, it was a fake murder that was staged afterwards for the purpose of creating a witness. But this is making me think that what she saw was Dahlia actually committing the murder, but she doesn't even know that Dahlia exists. Iris may not even know she exists, or maybe the fact that Iris knows Dahlia is the secret that she's keeping, and but how are they in contact though? Plus, Iris and Dahlia are both flowers. Twins sometimes have matching names like that, so that also makes me think they could be twins. You know what? Flower names, let's add that. Or the secret third thing, where Dahlia is actually dead, and somebody's channeling her, and the Dahlia that's being channeled is still pretending to be somebody else, because that's who she is. But yeah, this is what my brain has been like this whole time. Yeah. Anyways, let's see what's actually going on here. Which, if any, of these theories will be proven correct. And I also have my theory that, Elise is Misty Faye, because she looks like the Misty Faye that I remember seeing in the portraits, in, the DL6 incident. And plus the fact that we have a scroll or a painting of Misty Faye in the court record tells me that she's gonna be involved somehow. And the picture that Larry gave us of her looks different than the Elise that we saw. And plus the name Elise Donim, pseudonym, that's a fake name. And, one of those, I'm leaning towards thinking the Elise in the picture is the real one, the one with brown hair and brown eyes, and that the one that we've seen, is possibly Misty. And why Misty is posing as Elise, I don't know, unless Misty is actually Elise, and I don't know who that other person could be. And also Godot! Godot's identity! Why does Godot hate Phoenix? He literally pulled out of this trial just because Phoenix wasn't gonna be the defense attorney. So much is happening and my brain is dying. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I've been losing my mind all day, just thinking about what the hell could be going on here. But yeah, anyways, let's continue this next part of the trial. We're gonna get Larry on the witness stand. That's where we left off. And I'm scared, because Larry's also hiding something. He's hiding something else that he saw. Hello, J-Sense, welcome. I've been thinking about taking some law classes, and it's got me thinking about taking some law classes, because that's what I've been thinking about. But after this, I don't think I want to be a lawyer anymore. Sounds like a pretty shit job. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. That's a great blooper. Alrighty.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not really sure what to say.
Iris, we only have 20 minutes. Aw, he's wearing his, husband's badge. Look at that. He wasn't serious when he gave this to me, was he? I think he wants to take your relationship to the next level. I think that's what he meant. Okay, this is interesting. I see these are all descriptions from, Edgeworth's point of view. And he wouldn't know about Dahlia's significance to, Phoenix. Even though he did see her in court all those years ago, but it has been 6 years, so... He says, like, he did say that she looks familiar, but I guess he can't quite place it. There are 2 things which I need to ask you before we reconvene.
Alright, I'll help you any way I can.
First, about that night. You really didn't go to the Inner Temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or Sister Bikini is lying. What if they're both telling the truth, and this person she met was, Dahlia?
Mr. Edgeworth, it's just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in Hazakura Temple.
Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple's snowmobile was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall and when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile?
There is only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me.
So it was you. But why? What made you go out to Dusky Bridge? The letter, the blackmail letter, the thing that she assumed was a blackmail letter, but was actually meant to be a love letter from Larry, because Larry is just fucking stupid. Yeah. This is a wonderful love letter. But what's the secret she's hiding? I mean, if it's Dahlia, it would be her identity, but like, if it's not Dahlia, Yeah, Larry's an awkward penguin.
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yep, the locks. Well, we already unlocked her. Oh my god. 5 whole locks. Oh my god, are we gonna unlock her right now? Oh jeez.
I can't tell you about that yet.
Oh, I can't even open the escape menu. I can't even pause and save yet. Not until her safety. Who's her? Her? Are you talking about Dahlia? Girl has more locks than Fort Knox, yeah. Why are more locks are popping up around Miles, you know? Even more locks. Her?
The safety of the acolyte.
Oh, Maya. She must be talking about Maya. Interesting. Iris, look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Donin?
No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life.
As I thought, no psycholocks. Yeah, we've asked her straight out. I mean, that was kind of like a... I don't know. I mean... Very well. It is my job to get to the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, sibling court. Court will now reconvene, eh? Ms. Von Karma, where is the witness? During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery. Suspicious behavior? He was sketching something very intensely. Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained? He drew a terrifying woman, armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip. Wow, what a... I wonder where he got that inspiration from. I could only... Oh! Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court. Laurice Jonim, I hope you're ready. Get in here! It would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use today. Oh yeah, Larry's gonna... Is he gonna make it out of here in one piece? Oh, that little... There he goes! Your sketch is in contempt of this court! Hey! I was just... Oh! Yep. Alright, we're already 2 whips. Na, come on! Oh no, Larry. I mean, as much as Larry is like that, I honestly don't see him liking the whipping. You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you your subpoena, correct? Look, I'm nothing but a fledgling artist training on the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to use the technical term for the color, viridian. Larry, this isn't an art store now, is it? I know, I graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it? Working in the fields, eh? I presume he wanted to say fieldwork. Yeah, I don't think she would not, no. That whip is used for violence only. That's it, thanks, buddy. It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence. I just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model. Uh-oh. So see, I've got nothing to do with this trial at all! I expect all your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Bright red. What, you want everyone to turn into the tiger? Or, to use the technical term, Crimson Lake. That's whip number 3. Why is he smiling? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that 7 from 7 total for Larry. That last one was for the judge. Stop your pathetic blabbing and testify like a man. Refrain from whipping me, Miss Von Comma. Cross-whipping is as bad as cross-checking. There's his first hockey joke. Yay. This is just normal in court. Apparently, yeah. This is, you gotta really suspend your disbelief of the legal system here. Have you played any Ace Attorney games before? 2 minutes in the sin bin. Stop the sin bin! Yeah, I'm honest. You know what? If I get more things wrong, does he say something like, hey, I'm going to put you in the penalty, keep it up, and I'm going to put you in the penalty box, eh? Does he say things like that? This is your only interaction with it? Ooh, it's a fun game. We're at the very, very end of this game, so, if you don't want to see spoilers of it, yeah. But, it's very, very silly. Silly court, but also still very, still kind of gets you in the feels a lot. Oh, does he actually say the sin bin? Witness, that was all your fault. Testify now. Aww, this is too much for me. Oh, that's what you call it, okay. But yeah, I need to know, if the judge doesn't say something about putting you in the penalty box if you get something wrong, that's a lost opportunity. I was at that lodge out in the mountains looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. I'm all alone, aren't I, Edgy? But it's, yeah, not that I can recall. Witness, please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony, eh? I'm just a nobody, nothing but a small, worthless man, aren't I? All by myself. And why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation or anything else? Good point. Good point. Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex. He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to— Oh, okay, I'm actually kind of feeling bad for him. Yeah, that's right, I'm behind everything, every case. Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you eternally unhappy. Alright, I'm kind of feeling bad now. Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination, with no touching, thank you. We can delve into other details at a later time. Alrighty. He has to have seen, I feel like he had seen Iris at some point. If he's talking about an incredible sight, I don't know, if you were looking up at the stars. Might not be good. Larry and Maggie, oh no! First, Edgeworth is with Phoenix, then Maggie with Larry of all people, or with anybody in general. Poor Gummy's heart's gonna break. We can't take away somebody else that he likes. You walked to the bridge a number of times. That's quite a distance though, right? Between... A number of times? How many? Maybe 5 times? Oh, once every 20 minutes. Which means you spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Hall that night? You bet. Real love is about waiting with your heart in your hands. Love, you say? It was this man's intention to summon the defendant to the small shack, using this blackmail letter. Oh, we're jumping ahead here. Blackmail? No, that was simply— Ah! You huffy-puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness! Oh my god! Oh my god, I love that. That is a great tongue twister. God, I love her. So, what did you see? I hope for your sake you saw a snowmobile. You huffy-puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness! Alright, I gotta try to say this in like a Canadian accent. You huffy-puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness, eh? Well, you see? Being called those names doesn't seem to bother him at all. He's probably used to it. I'm gonna suggest Gummy and Franziska. Yeah, honestly, I can't see Franziska being into men, to be honest. Much like I can't see Edgeworth being into women, I can't see Franziska being into men. I just can't. They are MLM and WLW hostility. You didn't see a snowmobile, you say. Hello, Alana Gibbons, welcome. How do you describe Phoenix Wright without saying the title? A bisexual lawyer is so bad at his job that he needs help from a girl who used the power of cleavage from possession and his boyfriend rival friends with the class. Stop, that's actually really accurate. That's really accurate. but thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? Larry, you really didn't see it? Hey, no need to hit your desk. I can hear you. I didn't see it. I didn't see a snowmobile. Stop! Not Franziska, an old bag! Stop! Oh my god. Larry, say snowmobile for me, please. Snowmobile, huh? Does he have like a lisp or something, or oh. He's hiding something. I mean, he did have 5 locks on his heart. Shut up! Oh, what is this? I don't know, don't ask me! Seems I'll need to start from a more obvious contradiction. I'm going to strike the blow that'll finally get him to spill the beans. You didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. You didn't meet anyone? That's right, because I've got nothing to do with this. And I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint, okay? Oh my god, dude. Is he actually— I can't tell— I mean, we know he's stupid. Is he trying to act like he's more stupid than he actually is? 'Cause— will it work for him? Your Arcana is Priestess! Ooh, nice! Cool. It would appear that simply pressing him isn't going to be enough, Mr. Edgeworth. Indeed. Seems that he's going to claim to have nothing to do with this to the end. I don't want to cause this guy to cost us any more time. Alright. I'm assuming— I guess pressing won't give us anything, so I'm gonna need, actual evidence. You went to the bridge a number of times, he said, and you didn't see a snowmobile. That has to be the lie. He went to the bridge. That was in the courtyard. Hidden knowledge or untapped power, wisdom, mystery, and patience for the priestess. Nice. I mean, from Heavenly Hall, you have a pretty clear view of, like, the bridge. So I guess no matter what point, even if he went back and forth, no matter what point he was at, he would have been able to see where the snowmobile was, right? Would that be it? He has to have seen the snowmobile at some point. But it's shockingly accurate to my personality. Interesting. From main gate to Dusky Bridge. So this snowmobile had to have been used at... No. It was at the gate covered in snow earlier. What? Yeah, that's not it. Shit. You gonna put me in the penalty box? Alright. I need to quit. Yeah, same here. I like to do them just for fun. That's not it either. Well, I can't make Edgeworth look like too much of a fool. So... I mean, I didn't press the first statement, but I don't know if I'm really gonna get anything from this. Hold it. Whatever is the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? This one single statement is so full of contradictions. For a moment there, I thought I was going to collapse. Oh, our first of the day. So, witness? Any idea as to where these contradictions in your testimony lie? Depending on your answer, I may stay my whip. Okay, give me a minute. Well... Oh, there we go. I guess I did have to press that. Wow. Well, it was snowing that night, so I couldn't possibly have seen the stars. That rundown shack is hardly a lodge, is it? And even if the stars could be seen, it isn't like I was there to look at them, right? Oh my god. See? You can do it if you try. Ow! There was only one issue here. What you saw at Dusky Bridge. Alright. Nothing, like, special there, but... Hello, Kyle! Hello! How are you doing? Yeah, we just started Ace Attorney. We pulled Silver Wolf. I'm excited about that. But, yeah. You walked to the bridge a number of times. Wouldn't there be, footprints or something? But this is between the bridge and the... You didn't see anyone that night either. You didn't see a snowmobile, or you didn't see it. One of those has to be a lie. I mean, did you see Iris that night? Okay, I guess she didn't go to see that. A little freaked out by the sky. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, please stay safe. Yeah, if you're in the area where like the air pollution warning is out, please stay safe. Stay indoors. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, it's not like orange or anything outside where I am, but there's still an advisory. So I've just been inside all day. Huh. Where would this one be? Oh, Iris said she was in there. Yeah, and like the whole like eastern side of the US, there's a lot of like wildfire smoke coming down from Canada, and yeah, it's pretty dangerous out there. Lightning struck. Woke up in Inaba. Oh no! Hearing the ominous piano when I look outside. Didn't see anyone at the bridge? Oh my god. You watch a number of times. I'll just repress and see everything again. Number of times. You spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Hall. Yeah. He said he doesn't see a snowmobile. Is this a case of when the cat's away? Huh. You really didn't see the snowmobile? Huh. You didn't see anyone at the bridge. Although people, if you were walking back and forth, probably would have seen somebody there. Because Maya went across the bridge. Bikini went across the bridge. Somebody that may or may not be Iris went across the bridge too, right? Yeah, because she went across the bridge. The air quality were— oh my god. That's really scary. I'm glad you're safe though. Oh boy. Huh. But I feel like he would have seen a snowmobile. I did that one already. Yeah, that's not it. Oh my god. I'm already stumped! Maybe it was snowing, so you had to have seen it. I don't know. Oh my god. I can't make Edgeworth look stupid! I can make Phoenix look stupid, but not edgy. Which lie are we— although he said we need to start from a more obvious contradiction. I didn't see anyone at the bridge. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that! I don't think I need to hit right now. Wait a minute, I know the answer. I know the answer. He literally saw Phoenix fall off the cliff. He saw Phoenix at the bridge. I forgot about that. There we go. Larry Butts. I can understand why you might want to throw away your old life. You're pretty pathetic and you cause all sorts of trouble. I'm sorry. But having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction. Edgy, are you trying to console me? It certainly doesn't sound that way to me, eh? However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create. Huh? What is he saying? That, like, it's your fault that Phoenix fell? He literally saved his life, though, right? Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts! That's right, me and the Flash, haha. Listen carefully, witness. Doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. Prank that soldier boy. You! That reality will not change. But what do you want me to do then? Oh man, I kind of feel bad for Larry. Everyone's just dogpiling on him. I feel kind of bad. Larry, what you need to do to change is your inner self. But for now, what you saw that night, testifying truthfully about this one issue is all I need from you. Edgy, I think I've finally woken up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I'm not sure it'll go especially well. I'll ask this again, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder, eh? Alrighty. I went to the shack around 9, so it would have been around 10:30 p.m. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window and Dusky Birch was on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went out to check right away. That's when I ran into Nick. You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you? Oh, thank you for the stretch, Kyle. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna stretch out my back, my hamstrings. Alright. And my neck, too. And shoulders. Alright. So, what happened to the bridge after it caught fire? It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It totally burnt out, like almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall. What did you say? Oh, don't worry. It's nothing life-threatening. He just caught a cold. Yeah, he just fell, what, like 40 feet down into a freezing river below? But he's fine. I never know with that man if he should be called lucky or unlucky. Oh my god, he's just like Nagito Komaeda. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination. Alright. He went to the shack around 9, so it would have been about 10:30. What did you do out there in the cold for an hour and a half? Well, if you really must know, I was busy being excited, I guess. Excited? Dare I even ask? Are we already turning this into horny court? I set the meeting time as 10 p.m., right? But I couldn't wait, and I thought she might come early too. Well, it appears she didn't come at all in the end. Because they never arranged to meet in the first place, did they? Shut up! Don't go picking my fond memories apart! Anyway, I was getting a little worried. I thought maybe Iris had lost her way. So every 20 minutes or so I went out to the bridge, but I didn't see anything particularly suspicious. I didn't have anything else to do, so I went back to the shack to wait for her. Lying under your bedding, man, you saw a white flash of lightning. Lightning? Like, kapow! No, I think it's more like ka-chow! I think that's what lightning sounds like. Like a slap from Naomi, honestly. A big bada-boom! Or a slap from the whip. Or let's, yeah, there, a little like that. Aww, that's more like a punch from Miranda. Witness, did you actually see the lightning hit the bridge? Well, I was a bit startled by the flash of light, so... Then he looked out and saw the bridge on fire. Seeing that, what did you do? What do you think? I was burning up as well from the fire in my heart. And that's why you went to take a look at the bridge? Well, to be honest, it was freezing cold, so at first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my covers. But it had pretty much stopped snowing, so I don't know, I changed my mind. I'm not sure I care for the forget it attitude you had at first, witness. At the town and the bridge is on fire, there's still some thunder. I just want to double check the weather report. I think it was still thundering around that time. Lightning approximately 10 to 11, yeah. Still some thundering, yeah, makes sense. 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Alright. You said right away, but exactly how long after the strike was that? The lightning fell, and then the bridge caught on fire, maybe around 5 minutes? Me and I suddenly thought, gotta go check this out! What, you just sat there for 5 minutes? How far is this small shack you were in from the bridge? Hold on, well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. I guess about a 5-minute walk? And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there? Like I had recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfires kids make during school camping trips can compare. Well, Let's try why didn't you call anyone? Let me ask you one thing. What is it, Edgy? What's with the serious face? Why didn't you call anyone? Huh? What do you mean? Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try and tell someone. There is a public phone by Dusky Bridge, right? Correct? Well, of course I thought of doing that. So then, let's hear why you didn't. Yeah, okay. A reason. My reason. It isn't that I didn't try to tell anyone, I just didn't have time to, okay? And you showed up less than a minute later. You claim to have arrived at the bridge at the same time as Wright. Yeah, I thought I'd better tell someone about this, but then Nick came up yelling about murder. It suddenly made me forget about the bridge. The fire was pretty much out by then. The fire was pretty much out by then. I mean, no, that still would have been going on. The fire burned for about 30 minutes. So, it definitely would have still been going. It was after contacting the police that Phoenix Wright fell from the bridge, correct? Yeah, and that's pretty much it, more or less. He told me about the burning bridge yesterday, but there's still something that doesn't quite fit. It looks like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling the whole truth. What happens if I try the other thing he said? Why did you go to the bridge? Like, why did you go to the fire area, I guess? Why did you go to the bridge? So you suddenly thought to check out the bridge. Does this mean you initially had no intention of doing so? Well, yeah, I guess it does. It was really cold, I didn't want to go out there. If that's the case, why did you change your mind? I would like to hear your reasoning. Change of heart? Oh, we got multiple people having change of hearts here. Possibly Dahlia, and then Larry. The game never leaves your brain. In the case, please get testimony to that effect, witness. His reasoning for finally going there. I thought I'd never get another chance to see something so big burning. So you decided to go and see what was happening. That's right. We're talking about a massive suspension bridge burning to high heaven. That's not something you see every day. A real like a really special? Can we trust a witness who is unable to pronounce spectacle? Life used to love hitting this poor witness below the belt. Well, my motto is to hit life back as hard as I can. Ah! I'll give you a few hits too if you'd like, with my whip. Still some thunder, but it went out to check right away. But I never get another chance to see something so big burning. Yeah, lightning struck around 10:45, and then the bridge burned for until 11:15. This might be a bit nitpicky, I guess. If we're to say, if the lightning strike happened 15 minutes later, but I don't know if that would give us any, like, real information. And then this is about why he went out. I went out right away. Exactly how long after the strike? Might be worth saving trying. I guess it can't hurt. True. Around 5 minutes. I already did that one. Yeah, why he didn't... Yeah, I did this other one already to get the other thing on the testimony. Let's hear why you didn't. Oh, okay, so that I can use that to change the last part of the testimony. If why didn't you call anyone if I want this to be here, or if I want the other one, then I can get the statement about, I never thought I'd get to see something so bright and burning. Huh. I don't know. Something made the time frame, I guess. I arrived at the bridge and Nick showed up less than a minute later. Yeah. He saw the bridge was on fire. And he waited about 5 minutes and he said to go out there, and then another 10 minutes, another 5-minute walk. So he got there about 10 minutes after the lightning would have struck, let's say. So around 10:55. But that sounds about right for the time frame. Around the same time, he says. The fire was pretty much out by then. That's the thing that, like, doesn't feel right. But that's not added to the testimony. The fire was pretty much out by then, but it was still burning for, like, another, like, 15 minutes or so. Huh. Oh my god. Hello, Vice. Welcome. Starting an hour and a half ago. I'm sorry. We started a little bit earlier. We did some Honkai Star Rail as well. I pulled Silver Wolf, which is exciting. Just messing with— oh, okay. My bad, my bad. Oh yeah, it did start an hour and a half ago. Hershey's a difficult one to get. Yes. Have a broken luck stat. Yeah, we have been pretty lucky. I've pulled every limited character so far. I think I might skip Luocha to have a better chance of Kafka though. So what if I go back to the other statement? But I don't know. Why did you go? And this is— I never thought I'd get a chance to see something like that again. But I feel like the information about Phoenix showing up is more relevant. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the other statement's gonna be more relevant. God, why am I already struggling? Larry, you slippery dude. Or is it more of another, like, technical thing? Like I said, with the— it's a 15-minute difference! Because the— yeah, I didn't think that'd be it. Larry, yes. Awesome! Burning bridge! Let's draw a picture, yeah! Yeah. There's still some thunder, but I went out to check right away. I mean, it was. Lightning was going on between 10 to 11, and lightning and thunder are the same. Or not the same. They happen at the same time. Lightning and then thunder, so... What if I try going back to the statement about Phoenix showing up? Oh my god, I'm like... But a 5-minute thing... Let's get that other statement back, because Phoenix showed up. This may not be it. This may not be it. Wait, what was I gonna say? My brain just died.
I get sweaty.
That scared me! A catchy jump scare! Oh my god. He gets sweaty. Akachi gets sweaty. Yeah. I was hoping for him to appear. That was brief. Yeah? The weather. I don't know. Oh! Oh! Alright, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something about the timing, I suppose. Cause, yeah, when you press that one, he says the fire was going out by then, but that wasn't, actually in the testimony, so... Your very existence being a contradiction, I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not. What the hey? Actually, you make me sound like some sort of alien! But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here— there's time, there we go. I've never been the best timekeeper, you know? Don't call him a contradiction, no! 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle. How long does it take for you to catch up with him? Terrible at those. This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Dusky Bridge, and immediately went to see what had happened. Is this correct? Yeah, well, I wasted about 5 minutes first, but more or less. I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes from the shack to Dusky Bridge, meaning you probably got there around 11 p.m. That all sounds about right, I guess. And then Nick showed up and did his falling act. That is impossible. What do you mean? 11 p.m. is when the murder... there we go, yeah.
Thus, Wright was still there in the courtyard.
There was no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at that time. The expert clockmaker is terrible at telling time. Oh yeah, he did make clocks. Or at least he did, at the very beginning. Excuse me, I have an objection. You do? Edgy, how many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry. Oh my god, you ding-dong knucklehead. It has not been proven that the murder occurred at 11 p.m. The sister only said around 11, in which case it could have been earlier than that. Watch your footing there, Miss Franziska von Karma. The slope ahead is slippery. But there is still no way that Wright could have been at the Dusky Bridge at 11 p.m. And why not? It is clearly written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15 p.m. Which means what exactly? Wright did not see the bridge while it was being consumed by the flames that night. In fact, he did not arrive on the scene until after the flames had I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Larry, you arrived at the bridge at 11 p.m. I guess seeing the fire made me think that the fire was still happening and not going out, you know? I think that Larry's brilliant. Yeah, that could be something he's good at. He just needs to stick to one thing. Yep, and not get distracted. I suggest you stop hiding and tell the truth. What happened during those missing 15 minutes? He saw someone that looked like Iris on a snowmobile, didn't he? I just feel like I got brutally woken up by toilet splat. Ew. Thanks for that image. I guess I was still sleeping after all. Order! Order! But women. Yeah, women. He needs to stop. So there was a missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Phoenix Wright. I hardly see that as much of a problem. Yeah, not much of a problem at all. Really. The bridge is burning before your eyes and there's a phone right next to it. Why then did you not report the accident? Yes, witness, why didn't you? Were you there simply to watch the bridge burn, eh? And therein lies the problem. He said he saw something incredible, but I suppose, he saw something even more startling than a burning bridge, mayhaps. Staring into space, this witness didn't even attempt to fulfill his civic duty. That's what it sounds like. But this is Larry we are talking about, and even he is incapable of being so stupid. Which means there has to be a reason for his inaction. He saw something else. Reggie, I think it's about time I got seriously. Oh my god, not the menacing music. Just as I thought. You've been playing with us all this. Oh my god, he's the mastermind. He did it. He's been an evil genius this whole time. Listen, I'm gonna tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? Yes, that's what I've been asking this whole time. I may really say it. Ow! Then say it. Very well, I have a terribly bad feeling about this. However, let's have the witness finally give us the whole truth. Now, for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, witness? Yeah, definitely not a... he's not a genius. I'm a donim, I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing? Sketching in front of the bridge. I was whipped into a frenzy of art. The shock and awe that I was feeling, I transferred it all directly onto the page. Before I realized that the flames had gone up and then he came running up. What were you drawing? I suppose artists can be strange folk, eh? That's right. I'm willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch. Including the truth from the sound of it. Mr. Edgeworth, has this removed the last of your doubts? Not at all, Your Honor. One large doubt still remains. And what would that be, eh? This is a surprisingly believable story, especially considering the source. So why did he think he needed to hide it from us all this time until now? I intend to drag that reason out of him. He saw someone that looks like Iris, didn't he? But it wasn't her. It was mayhaps Dahlia? I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards the secret twin theory. We're sketching. Can we see your sketch? Sketching the burning bridge? The burning bridge and everything that came with it. What? Came with it? You want to hear this from my lips, do you, Reggie? You'll regret this. Oh my god, dude. It was... Enough! Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already, witness! Uh-oh. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. That does indeed appear to be the fastest solution. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth. This is gonna be damning evidence for Iris, I assume. And that's why he doesn't want to show it, because... But the instant this sketch is revealed, the entire world may be changed by what is depicted. I'm scared. The entire world may be changed. Has he been drawing nudes or something? Larry is sketchier than the guy who replaced Brock on Pokemon. I don't really know much about that guy. I've not heard about that. What was the deal with that? I'm kind of scared. But I feel like we need to look at it. Larry, I wonder if you could show us your sketch, please? The original Sun nudes! Well, well. Even I couldn't have imagined it turned out. He wants to be so dramatic about this. Why, Larry? Why? Imagine what? That Larice Donim's debut would take place here today, like this. Ow! Show it, now! But steel yourselves. This? Huh? This is the world of Larice Donim. Is that somebody oh my god, is that a person flying over the fire? Is that Dahlia flying over the fire? The bridge is on fire and somebody is flying over it? Some fire fairy? Well... So this is Dusky Bridge, correct? Quite a large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Von Garner? Yes, well, it's a better drawing than I expected. Isn't it? Isn't it? I struggled to reproduce those flames, I really did. It's a seraphim. Or is she, like, jumping off the bridge? Yes, I'm sure you did. Why is he so happy? This is gonna get ugly. No one has the courage to bring it up, it seems. This mysterious flying object. Larry? The burning bridge is fine, but what is that unfortunate-looking figure? What if it's Maya? Or some, like, girl? Huh, you spotted that? I thought you might. However much I might want to ignore it, I can't. It's Iris, of course! Iris! I wish she'd take better care of herself. We have to plan for our future, you know. What would have happened to her if she had injured herself flying like that, Fly? Larry, please, answer the next question honestly. Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames? Yep, that's what I saw. That's why I drew it. I'm an artist. Yeah, he's literally gonna pop a forehead vein, literally. What if this is Dahlia? Did she, like, drive the snowmobile and just go flying over it? What? Are you high? Are you high? The girl, she's really high up in this picture. What have you been smoking, Larry? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is up... Wait, are we gonna add that... What if the sketch is upside down and she actually fell off the bridge? What if Dahlia really is dead? Just an aneurysm from stupidity. Oh my god, is that from the Dragon Ball Abridged?
Whenever I beat a game, I can never decide whether I want to replay it or start a new game.
This is all a bad dream. I was hitting you on the cheek to test that theory.
Please whip your own cheek from now if you wish to test your wild theories. Anyway, no court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly. Actually, there is some precedent. Yeah, there is some precedent for people flying. She was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris, and I bet she's flying high for real. Though if this is Dahlia we're considering, I don't think she's flying high. I think she's flying low, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Ryuji, we haven't beaten this one. We're close to it. about 30 feet above the bridge. Larry's probably fly. Yeah, he's probably high in another way. This has to be some kind of mistake. I love that they had the "Are you high?" and then you're like, really, are you high? Nah, the girl is up high. Mr. Edgeworth, please bring the witness back down to earth. Yes, she was a girl. Bring her back down to earth. This witness is your friend, is he not? Accessory to foolishness, Miles Edgeworth. That is... Are we not adding the, picture to the court record? Can I do that? Another reason to remember this more. The picture. Well, what did you think of my debut piece? Get that thing away from me! My work here is done. A horrible sketch! Oh my god. Hurry up and cross-examine him! Her white hood fluttering. But we have this hood. She didn't have the hood at the time. What if, weird theory, horrible sketch. What if this is like a thing he saw in like the reflection of the water below, maybe? I don't know. Even if it was dark, the fire certainly would have like lit it up, right? Cross-examine him, then get him off the witness stand, indeed. Cause... Huh. Oops, my bad. I wanna see the bridge. If this is what we're looking at, what if these are the two? What if this is like a bird's eye view of it, and she was actually just falling off the bridge? Or, I don't know. But you saw her hood fluttering. Well, we have the hood. We've gone over this already. Larry, what did you really see that night? Not that I particularly care. In your position, that's just being irresponsible. I drew exactly what I saw. I'll give you a whole $1 that it's the truth. If that's truly the case, then there is one thing that we can say for certain. What might that be, eh? That the person who flew over this bridge could not have been the defendant, Iris. What? What do you mean? I don't understand. A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by an equally foolishly foolhardy fool. How exactly can you make this claim? Tell us, Larry, according to this picture, the individual whom you saw was wearing a hood. I mean, that could very easily be a hair, but it's kind of hard to make out what it was. You fool! I have 70 alternative accounts! Of course she was. That rundown shack is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that this floating angel was my Iris. The hood is my darling Iris, and Iris is my darling hood, huh? It seems there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defendant's bench. Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She had given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took flight? I mean, he took a fall rather than a flight. What are you talking about? I think you understand what I mean just fine. Why? Why did Nick have Iris's hood? Oh, he's jealous, isn't he? He's gonna be jealous. What? Edgy, what's going on with Iris and Nick? I don't think he wants anything to do with her. You dog! Yeah, he got that dog in him. Yes. I do believe that this unbelievably mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discredited and discarded, straight into the garbage. Ha 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 ha, uh-oh, he's losing it. Mr. Steal Your Girl. Was that a call to the case for Edgeworth? Was it? Was it? This feels like I've been waiting 25 years for this very day to come. Oh no. Edgy? Today is the day I get to completely stupefy you! What is the meaning of your outburst, witness? I hate to have to do this, but I have some definitive evidence. Definitive evidence? Iris did indeed come flying over the burning bridge, and I, Laurice Donim, shall prove it! I didn't expect to ask this again, but we shall be needing your testimony once again. Telling us anything you know concerning the defendant as depicted in this sketch. Mon Karma compared Phoenix to someone's dog. Oh, okay. Interesting. And show us your evidence that this nightmare was actually a reality. Okay, I hope you're ready, Edgy. Because I'm gonna feed you a whopping serving of pain. You've been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time, trust me. Proof that Iris flew. It has to have been Dahlia that he saw. Is Dahlia really dead? When I reached Dusky Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried, so I frantically searched all over her. That led to finding a beautiful crystal sphere. It's the shot put ball that was used in the murder! The shot put ball that was rolled down the books in the library and bonked on the head, most certainly. Oh god. A crystal sphere. Oh, the crystal sphere! That was in her staff. That was in her staff. What if that was Misty? What if that was the real Elise? What is the real Elise here? I don't know. I'm assuming that the Elise and Misty are both here, that they're separate people. Yes. Iris couldn't be the killer. She was using the bathroom at the time. You're right. Yeah. That led to me finding a beautiful crystal sphere half buried in the snow. I'm sure that Iris was simply wearing a spare hood. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night. A crystal sphere? This one. Pretty, isn't it? The Finders Keepers. So that was Elise. I'm assuming the real Elise that went flying. Or it is some kind of Elise. That sphere? Where did you find it? What if Elise and Misty, again, I have no proof that actually is Misty, it's just my conjecture. What if that was actually the victim that went flying? It was the body that was yeeted! Wait, what if that's actually her, where, after they left, after, like, Bikini, like, left the scene or whatever, the true culprit came and, like, just yeeted the body over the bridge somehow. I don't know how they would do that, but... Oh my god. It was Kibo! Stop! Yes, we used his little rocket powers, his rocket strength, even though he's got old man strength. Yeah, yeet! Someone threw him at the fish tank! Yes! Let me see, around here somewhere. Looks about right. And it was half buried in the snow. It had pretty much stopped snowing by then, but there was still some falling as I walked to the bridge. The court accepts this crystal sphere. That's mine, okay? I want to bet. No, it's not yours. There's something on it. Oh my, it's blood! What? Blood? You ready, Edgy? By tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry. You like the sound of that. Didn't you want to be called Larice Donim only a few minutes ago? Alright, we're gonna point out the... Yeah, I know exactly what we're doing here. No one else could have lost a crystal sphere. Larry, that night, there was someone who lost a crystal sphere. There was? Who was this stupid idiot? The stupid idiot was your master. The mentor to a stupid idiot. The victim? I'm not Edgeworth and Larry. It's already exasperated. Yeah, man. Edgeworth needs a healthy supply of ibuprofen to get through this. You have a photo of her, and that's not her. Maybe that is the real her. Why does she look different here? Why does she look different? And on the end of her staff, you can see a familiar-looking crystal sphere. Why does she look different? One of the Elises went flying, possibly. Either the real Elise or the fake Elise, possibly Misty. I don't know! That's my photograph! Give it back! Ow! A crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my brooch. No, you don't. They look nothing alike! Yeah, I love Francisca just bullshit so much. Like, I feel like even, especially in this case, it like it just feels more prominent. She's literally just making shit up on the spot. I mean, they all do this, but In any case, please take a look at this. This is the victim's staff found at the scene of the crime. Ah! The crystal sphere, it's gone! What? 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 Just what does this mean? If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris. After all, she was not wearing her hood. More importantly, the crystal sphere found at the landing site was not hers either. That means the one who flew and dropped the sphere was the victim, Miss Elise Donim. A fool alongside another fool on a fool's errand to reach a foolish conclusion. First of all, this sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous. People cannot fly, thus it is rejected. You can't do that, I saw it. Eyes! And this crystal sphere, this is nothing more than a red herring. You honestly believe that? Give it some thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it as well, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Donim was in her room on the night of the murder. There was no reason for her to go to Dusky Bridge. There are 2 Irises and 2 Elises, I'm sure of it. You know what, I feel like that's the case. 2 Irises and 2 Elises. Therefore, this sphere cannot be related to this case, that is all. Miss Francisca von Karma, the only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns. Why are you pointing at me? The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge on the night of the murder. Yet you expect us to believe this has nothing to do with the case? A crystal sphere? It was probably thrown away to the bridge after the murder. After the murder? There is blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? This naturally suggests that it was thrown away after the murder took place. Yes, of course people can fly. Yeah, just because you haven't seen it. Yeah. There are 2 irises. Yeah, 1 for each eye. True. The killer placed it there to throw the investigation off the scent. Which is the exact same reason that he drew this attribute. Is she implying that Larry's the killer? She thinks Larry did it? Oh! You mean I'm the killer? All joking aside, just when did this crystal sphere appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe this is related to the case. She makes a valid point. There is no evidence that Elise Donim left Hazakura Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal sphere can be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, then this case is going to transform into something else entirely. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth? And I don't want the world to see me. Want your final opinion on this disposition of the crystal sphere? If it's not related to the case, then this witness who you called will have been nothing more than a monumental waste of time. Yeah, it has to be relevant. We just need to prove how. Prepare yourself for some very appropriate punishment, Miles Edgeworth. Can I prove it? I have to be able to prove it. I mean, the fact that there's blood on it. Can I prove that this... Oh, can I prove that it was dropped before the murder took place? Huh. That is a good song. Oh, wait! Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah, there's a sphere on this one. On the hoods, too. But, we're talking about the sphere... Can I prove? Yeah, it's a great one. Sadly, one of theirs I know. I don't really know any other songs either. Oh, Broadway from that song, from that album. I should probably listen to more of their music. Then was in her room until the murder was discovered. There has to be some way to prove it was Or maybe not. Maybe there's not. How do I prove that it was dropped? Mentally compiling love songs that are actually super endearing and or sentimental. Thanks, everyone.
My skills exceed yours.
Literally Edgeworth and Core. Actually, both of these here. Edgeworth and Franziska, both of them are very much a my skills exceed yours type lawyer. Or prosecutor, I guess. I don't know. Prosecutors are technically lawyers, right? Can I prove that? I don't know if I can prove it with what I have. What happens if I say no? I'm just curious. What if I say no? No matter how I look, it's not possible. This is possibly, I don't know. Because I know sometimes you have to concede things like this. It is certainly strange that the crystal sphere was found near the bridge. But perhaps it is just a curveball from the killer. Is it the same kind of shade as, Oh yeah, this isn't that's not a crystal sphere, obviously, on the hood, but, Well, Miles Edgeworth seems to have nothing further to say. Then I am left with no choice. The court sees no reason. Oh, there we go. What is this? Hey, Edgy, you're a defense attorney, aren't you? If it was Nick standing where you are right now? If it was Nick, do you think he'd give up? No, he'd find the truth, no matter what it took, no matter how crazy it seemed. Yes, a catchy jump scare yelled about the tear, stop! But yeah, bring up Phoenix. That'll motivate him for sure. You have to be better than him, right? At this moment, I'm standing where you should be. Which means there's only one thing to do. Think like you, and bullshit my way out of this. Your Honor, allow me to prove something to you. I will prove that this crystal sphere is a vital link to solving this case. You will do what? That look in your eyes. You remind me of Phoenix Wright when he is cornered. That should come as no surprise. Because right now I am Phoenix Wright and I am indeed cornered. Alright, proof that it's relevant? Or that it was dropped before the murder? Okay, I did have to prove that then. Was it in the picture? Why is the picture in the background? Is his first name meant to be a play on Emil? Is it? Maybe. I don't know. Mayhaps. It's just a coincidence this crystal sphere looks like the spheres on the hoods, right? No, this would show the snowmobile going back to the place. That's what it would have left the tracks. Right? Personal tidbit as to why I know that. If I thought it would be my name. Oh, what? Wait. Enno? Ooh, nice. Cool. I don't know what my name would have been if I was born a boy. I don't know what it would have been. My parents had a name, but I don't know what it was. Another said if my brother was a girl, he would have been named Tara. Oh, Emily! Ah, I see. Would have been my feminine name. Cool. Apparently, my dad wanted to name my brother Chad. No, my mom wanted to name my brother Chad. but my dad said it sounds like a fish, like a shad is a type of fish that I've never heard of, but he thought that sounded like a fish. But yeah, I could have had a brother named Chad. For real. For real? That would have been so funny if I did. But yeah. Oh my god. Dropped before the murder. Maybe the autopsy? I don't know. I don't know! Proof that she was dropped before the murder. I literally don't even know. I literally don't even know. Does it have something to do with the hood? Like the thing, you be a messenger and he brings up humanity. I'm literally stumped. I'm stumped. I'm literally stumped. I literally don't know. I think I need a hint, honestly. Before, we're assuming this was the sphere that was in her staff. And, found half covered in the snow. Half covered in snow. So it would have been snowing when it was dropped. So, the weather report again. The response, Miss Malcoma. Birds of a feather flock together. Are you familiar with this phrase? Miles Edgeworth? I think one such bird is calling for its fellow now. Go, go, Edgy, do it! Prove it! Was that not it? Still I was listening to the ominous calls of ravens. Okay, I guess not that. How much chance you want? I can't turn back after coming all this way. The time of the murder and when the crystal sphere was dropped. So it doesn't have to do with the weather? Because if we found it half buried in the snow, I guess there's a chance it could have still been snowing? Unless it's just heavy and it like sinks into the snow. The time of the murder and when the sphere was dropped. I need to find proof that the latter happened first. Yeah, why is this picture in the background? There's not something in this picture that would indicate that, right? I mean, she's not holding her staff. I mean, we found it near here. I mean, we do have this picture. There are footprints. I mean, I assumed those were Bikini's footprints from, like, running out to the, after seeing it. God. I also feel like I have a tiny bit of a headache. I mean, like, it's kind of been there all day. That's not the sphere up there, is it? No, it's not. We're thinking, we're saying why it something to prove that it was dropped by the bridge before the murder around 11 p.m. Oh my god. I don't know, did Iris drop it? I don't know, this is probably not it. Yeah, I didn't think that was it. At this point, we just do a little trial and error. You know what if I do go with the hood? Yeah, I didn't think that'd be it. God. Nickelback back maybe. Do I go with the picture? Do I actually show the picture? Maybe? Maybe the fact that the... Oh god. We'll take a penalty there. Let's go to the penalty box. Is it really gonna be the picture they're showing in the background? Why would they show the evidence I was supposed to use in the background? Why? What's the thought process there? It's like giving you the answer. Or was it like reverse psychology to make it like, oh, it's totally not this answer. That would be too easy. And makes you think it's going to be something else. What's the deal with that? This crystal sphere, which was half buried in the snow, correct? That's right. If it hadn't stopped snowing, it would have been game over. Snow would have totally covered it. That's all I needed to hear from you, Larry. Your testimony makes one thing quite clear. When the crystal sphere was dropped, it was snowing even if it was ever so slightly. Wouldn't that be the weather? Huh? On the other hand, let's just look at the fact that there's no more snow on the body. Oh my god. I feel like the weather report would work for that too. Wouldn't both of those work? See, I had the right, like, thought process, but, like, the wrong piece of evidence, and this is just, like, a more roundabout way of proving that. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I thought it'd be the weather report again. The crystal sphere, okay, yeah. Huh. We're done. On the night of the murder, the victim did indeed go to Dusky Bridge. And there, something occurred that caused the staff's crystal sphere to come loose. What? What could that have been? The sphere, there is some blood on it, isn't there? Capcom, you're guilty of withholding evidence! Allow me to raise a certain possibility at this junction. The real crime scene was near the foot of Dusky Bridge. Yeah. The murder didn't take place in the Hazakura Temple courtyard? Only a fool would suggest such a foolish piece of absolute foolishness. Just who is the fool and which part is so foolish, Miss Von Karma? Have you been paying attention this whole time? Any attention this whole time, Miles Edgeworth? This was a fake scene, it has to be. Unless this is one of these was the fake Elise. Yep, we have an updated autopsy report. That's not exactly true, is it? To put it more precisely, what she saw was the murder weapon being removed from the victim's body. That's the same thing! No, it isn't. You said it yourself. Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of a blade's insertion. Yeah, stabbed there, for some reason carried the body over there, and yanked the body out in the courtyard, probably to maybe to make it look like that was the scene of the crime. The murder weapon was not removed, thus there was no bleeding. You are forgetting one vital thing, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Donim's body was found in Hazakura Temple. The body was yeeted! That's what no. Is that what Larry saw? The body being yeeted? And, yeeted into the temple? I don't know. How did that happen? On foot, it takes 15 minutes to travel from Dusky Bridge to Hazakura Temple. You mean to suggest someone carried the body all that way? They yeeted it! This is the only place to take it to the end. I need to prove that my version of the events is also perfectly plausible. Huh. Show the method by which the victim's body was carried. That isn't it. Okay. You're gonna have to make things look bad for my client. Okay. Oh shit! Okay. The snowmobile? On that snowy night, there's only one way a body could have been moved. The snowmobile. As we know, the snowmobile was used that night. It's because she used levitation magic.
It's magic.
God, why are we thinking about Danganronpa V3 tonight? Could have also been used to carry a body. Just riding on a snowmobile with a dead body hiding behind you. This is completely unacceptable, Miles Edgeworth. You've dug yourself into your own grave. What do you mean? The only one who could have used the snowmobile was the defendant. Yeah, this is what we had to go with, yeah. She's the one who moved the body. Doesn't that put the final nail in your coffin? Dahlia! 'Twas Dahlia! You're too late, Franziska von Karma. The more I think about this, the more it makes sense for there to be, for the secret twin theory to be true. And in fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We have shown that this case requires further investigation. What? Where was the victim, Elise Donham, really killed? If her body was moved, what for? And finally, just what does this image mean? That was when she said,
I think the killers had a serious sense of bloodlust.
do you even need to think about that? Such a creature could never see the truth, let alone describe it. The witness certainly sits on one of the lowest possible branches of humanity. However, he would never utter a lie that could hurt a girl with whom he is enamored. He drew this, so it is something that actually happened. The defense stands firm on this point. Edgy, thank you! That settles it then. I cannot give a verdict under these circumstances, eh?
Rawr, rawr, rawr. She's turning into a cat girl.
Right. I seem to have fulfilled my part in this. It is just as I thought. Franziska von Karma, you make a wonderful partner. Excuse me? There was one reason and one alone for me being here. I already have another partner. To expose the darkness lurking in this case, and then pass it on to Wright. And is the next phase gonna be Phoenix and Godot? Really? That's what this was all about? You could have just told me that from the very beginning. Didn't want to- oh. My oh no. Miles Edgeworth, I don't care about what you were here to do. This was my chance to finally grind you onto my heel. A shame that your chance seems to have slipped you by.
What a shame. Ah, Franzi!
We've been waiting for Godot. Ha! I see what you did there. This is all your fault. Such a terrible witness. Oh no. I demand satisfaction! Man, did she just kill him? Is she gonna be tried for murder next? I cannot believe that the witness's testimony relates to an actual event. However, there has to be some sort of an answer for the questions it raises. Have his words here today been the truth or lies? Next time we gather in this courtroom, those are the matters that shall be addressed, eh? I am continuing on thorough investigations by both the defense and the prosecution. And with this, the rest is up to you, Wright.
Aww, he's trusting him. Aww.
Court is now adjourned, eh? Yes! I was a theater kid. I was a theater major. I've never watched a performance of it, but I have read it. I have read the play. I wonder if that has something to do with Godot's name. Are we waiting for someone who's never going to show up, like Diego? And that's why he's named Godot, because you think he's gonna be Diego, but nah, Diego's not around. We're waiting for nothing. Yeah, she needs to join the club. Oh yeah, she needs a hobby. She needs a hobby. Oh, not the Is Phoenix really at the hottie clinic? 3:43 a.m. He had to Diego away. Uh-oh. Oh, this is the scene that we've seen. This is the scene we saw of him before. I guess, I don't know why, I assumed it was an office, but yeah, I see an IV bag now. Why is he in a button-up shirt in the hospital? I'm still up at this hour reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor, Mia Fey, has ever handled in a court of law. I need this, I'm a particular kind of club, like a fight club? Oh! Oh! Na, come on! The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Dahlia Hawthorne, What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here? This isn't the Dahlia I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know he will be able to help me with them somehow. Aw, they love each other! Yes, literally, yeah, I see what you mean. Mm-hmm. We're back! Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian and Otis speak. Oh my god, Gummy, we're having a moment. Get out of here. Can you let us have a moment? Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only 102. Oh my god, Phoenix! Please go in bed. You shouldn't be out here. Anyway, I read today's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive, despite the circumstances. We're not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon. Yeah. In the end, the Shichishito did not deliver the deadly blow. Which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about. Hot-blooded? Another sword, yeah. Don't you worry about a thing, pal. I'll give up the murder weapon myself, I dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. The smile! Aww! That's a little fond chuckle. That is probably for the best. Aww. It's so sweet. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into. And that is our client's background, naturally. Oh yeah, because he said Edgeworth said he would represent Iris only if she, like, told the truth about something to Phoenix. Or, like, spoke with him. You mean Iris, sir? I have the feeling that we've met before. Uh-oh. All I want is confirmation, one way or the other. Giuseppe Verdi's name translates to Joseph Green. Ooh, interesting. And since I probably won't be getting that from you, I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, Wright. Of course, he has to sound all pretentious. I bid you adieu. Aww. Give him a little kiss goodbye. Wait, he has a fever. Maybe don't do that, actually. Guess I should get moving, too. You want to kiss goodbye, too? Why, do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I've got to get to work on this bridge, pal. Oh, are they rebuilding the bridge? Oh, okay. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side. It's his English coming out. Yes, the little British in him. Oh, isn't that French, though, right? The mention of Phoenix verdant visage made me think of it. Oh, yeah, the little green face. He is Shrek. He really is the Shrek here. Yeah, Maya's still stuck over there. But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know. Thank you, Gumshoe. Oh, no. This is like... He's going into court with a cold again. This is just like the first case. It's Feeny all over again. Oh no! Do we have a bottle of our special cold medicine in here? No! Yeah, get some Cold Killer X in here! Oh no! On the matter of drink kissing, what part is insane? You know what? Yeah. True love is sharing your germs. No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out, I promise. In the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence. Alright, investigation time! Hazakura Temple doesn't have a single private phone line, and there aren't any houses in the area, so I guess Bikini's the only one who used this. I really wish I brought my cell phone with me. It really is more of a dusty bridge than a dusky bridge now. The kidnapping happened here 11 years ago, so maybe it's cursed too. That thing looks like it's ready to collapse, at least more than it did before. Yeah. Yeah, the true love. Yep. According to Bikini, Eagle Mountain is very prone to earthquakes, which reminds me. Aw, if my memory serves correctly, Edgeworth isn't exactly a fan of earthquakes. Aw. Always thinking of him. Always thinking of him. Oh, I have my badge back. Oh, he studies foreign judicial systems now. Oh yeah, I did say that. An old friend. Aww. Heavenly Hall. Oops. Someone's taking the effort to... Yeah. Mm-hmm. No mountains across the way. Alright, let's go. Let's go to Heavenly Hall while we're here. The Earthshaker, stop! No! No! No, Poseidon! Looks like no one's here. Larry! Larice! Alright, nobody's here? Alright. Alright, no reason to be here. What does Phoenix have to say about these? Oops. The art kind of suits him. His very existence is an art of sorts. The art of stupidity. I clicked too quickly through that. Oh, like, right-click. I just learned that right-clicking is another way to fast-forward. The flags. That stuff's really ruining the beautiful atmosphere around here. It's so inappropriate. Like Sister Bikini in a bikini. Gotta think of the kittens. The kittens? What do you mean by that, Phoenix? Are you talking about Diego's kittens? Is that what you're thinking of? Oh boy. Change one letter in the name of your present location. Heavenly Hell. Heavenly Hell? Ooh. Eagle River. I got to try out its rough rapids the other night. They say it has a really strong current, and they weren't kidding. It's both powerful and fast flowing. I was dead lucky. I mean, lucky not to be dead. Yes, totally. Hey, yo! Yeah, he's like, you don't want to see, Bikini's kitty? Is that it? Was that a pet name someone had for, yeah. That's what Diego called, Mia. But we had the whole Discord kitten running gag going on. Something out of a fairy tale. The sign says Heavenly Hall. Ha. Ha ha. Laugh. Funny. Probably find yourselves at the pearly gates in the morning. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to the main gate. Come on, please! It's for art's sake, I swear! There's only one guy I know who'd be this persistent and high-strung. I'm talking about the heroine here! The heroine in my book! It'll make you famous! Ah! Enough! A fool's fool! A fool's fool! Fool's fools who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool's fool! Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix Wright? Me? Ow! Your reflexes and mine need to shape up! My brain's frying like a sunny side up and you want to grill me over a name. Yeah, he fell hard. Mm-hmm. Here, stop. Yeah, that's what he was high on in court. Franzi, you can't. Oh, hey, you're not on a nickname level with her. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death, or so I'm told. Whip a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings? No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book. Larry? What kind of book are you illustrating here, buddy? Bonk! 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 Larry! What is wrong with you, Larry? Come on, I mean, there's a lot wrong with you, but... Oh, boy. Before you ask me to model, learn to at least give it at least a semi-coherent testimony. And before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. Oh, double burn! I don't care what anyone says, I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. Yeah. No, Larry, don't give everyone nicknames. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one little quirk. Yeah. Can we ship Larry and Francisca? I mean, you can if you want. I personally can't see it, but if you want to, go for it. She flew, I'm telling you. Woo! Just like that dude with the red underwear, the Steel Samurai. Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. Yeah, he could be talking about a wholesome artwork. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't think he's thinking of it in, like, a suggestive way or anything. But still just not a good idea. It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix Wright. Look at my badge. You don't care? I refuse to help you, Phoenix Wright. Alright. you been in Germany all this time?
That's right, extending my perfect win record.
You don't have a perfect win record. Has it really been a year since we first met? And she said she didn't wanna... She was done with the Von Karma name. Gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Franziska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was a jump scare. Ugh. That face is a whole jump scare. He had a perfect win record. Oh, is he dead or is he just retired? He had a perfect win record. Did he die as soon? Is he like the chef from Ratatouille, where as soon as his perfect reputation is over, he dies? Is that what happened here? Because I believe it. That sounds about right. And here are some memorable characters. I've never read actually a Charles Dickens story. I mean, I own the book version of A Christmas Carol. I've never read it, but I've seen the Muppets version. I've seen the Mickey Mouse version. Too many hits. Oh yeah, he fractured his own skull and gave himself a concussion from that. I mean, he did pew pew somebody. Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me because of what happened to your father. Phoenix Wright, you will fall before me. This I choose to believe he died in the Ratatouille way. I choose to believe that's what happened there. I think it's funny. And it sounds realistic in this universe. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear? Yes, Crystal. In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it is my little brother who is leading the defense. Aww, they are siblings! That was literally just like siblings bickering in court, and I loved it. Edgeworth, come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Man from Von Karma as well. Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said that this case has a special significance to you. Because it does. And that's precisely why I am here. I vaguely remember Great Expectations. Okay, I've read it. And A Tale of Two Cities for school. Oh, okay. Oh, the ending quote. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better. I don't like you, Oni-sama. Is that the final line in A Tale of Two Cities? I don't like you, Oni-sama. Truly wise words from Charles Dickens. It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile, it's almost kind of cute. And I choose to believe cute in like a, aw, you're like an angry little puppy kind of way. No smirking! No whipping the stick! That foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool. Edgeworth. Make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I choose to believe she's cute like an angry kitten. That's what, I shouldn't have said kitten, considering everything that's been going on here. The last words, it's Francie. Yeah, I figure it's a far, far better thing that I do than I've ever done. It's far, far better that rest that I go to than I have ever known. Oh, wow. Ooh. Does that mean somebody finally going to their death after a long, hard life? Or maybe even a short, hard life? It's not like I brought some- I thought you were here to bring me some Cold Killer- Oh, there's his medicine! His beloved Cold Killer X. Although, do you think he's ever used Cold Killer X ever since the Dahlia incident? Because I feel like he might be too freaked out to, like, use it again. I went over the whole case file on the flight over. You read the whole thing? Yes. Every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge. Did you even consider the dangers? No. The only thought I had in my mind was I have to get across. A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's gotta be okay, I just know it. Oh yeah, EY's confidant, the hanged man. It's what that card symbolizes. That quote? Interesting. I never finished his confidant, but I really want to when I play Hiccup. Love to know what that thing was used for on the night of the crime. Still thinking small, I see, Phoenix Wright. Or perhaps not. She's not calling me Mr. Phoenix Wright anymore. She doesn't respect me. That's why you will never do- I literally have several times. I don't recall ever losing to you. It's time for us- Yeah, she's like, but those don't count! It's time for us to settle this once and for all with one- Doesn't it seem like Godot's gonna come back? I feel like Godot would want to come back and take over the prosecution. Looks like she mentally blocked out my victories over her from my memory, literally. The bell. Never would have thought this horrible was about to happen when Iris rang the lights out bell that night. Yeah, doesn't she? Yeah, does she? I mean, I don't know. I thought she did respect me, but maybe that means we're more friendly. No, you know?
I wonder how the head nun is holding up.
Oh wow, is that an inkling of human kindness I sense? Ow! Do you enjoy causing other people pain with that sharp tongue of yours? It's nothing compared to the pain you cause with that leathery whip of yours. Alright, let's go in there. She might be doing it oh, dropping the honorific. Could be, yeah. In the Japanese version, does she not use an honorific anymore? Okay. Ma. Oh my god, wait, that's like our vocal warm-up exercises that we used to do in college. Ha-hum-ma. Like a releasing the voice.
Hi. Hi, Sister Bikini, you okay?
My, I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? Haha. You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I?
I let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well.
Mystic Elise, yeah, she's calling care of that.
There's an acolyte stuck at the inner temple.
Oh, just conjecturing, okay.
And that poor little girl is gone missing too.
That's... Another weird theory. The Iris we saw before was actually Dahlia, and she did, like, die or whatever, and maybe she's the person we saw yeeting and jumping into the river below, and from then on, it's been what we've seen, this Iris that we've seen, is, from that point on, it's now Pearl channeling the dead Dahlia. New theory! This is Pearl channeling Dahlia, and Dahlia is still pretending to be an innocent girl named Iris. Another possibility! So maybe my secret third thing could actually be happening! Ah! You don't mean pearls, do you? Yes, I'm afraid I do! Although the hair color doesn't change. Even when you channel somebody, your hair color doesn't change, so... Yeah, because Maya, whenever she channeled... When both of them, when they channeled Mia, their hair stays the same color, so... Maybe that's not possible then. Yes, I'm afraid I do. And why would she channel Dahlia, too? How my brain processes... Yeah, so many rabbit holes. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearl, she's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Yeah, it's just nobody care about this missing child? Yeah, I mean, there's been a murder, but, like, there's a missing child, too. Look at my badge. Do you not care? Aw. You don't care about my badge? In order to see reality for what it truly is. Oh yes, I remember this. An immaterial girl. I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself. Are you talking about your performance at the trial today? You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull the sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. And this is what makes me think that this was Dahlia, and not Iris. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning. I don't see any psyche locks, so she must be telling the truth. So, why are you so sure of yourself all of a sudden?
You know that artist who testified after me?
I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering. I feel like I might start flying myself.
When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I acted just like him when I was on the witness stand.
I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They didn't see what they think they saw. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the inner temple, is that correct? That's right. I'm sure it was Iris. But Iris claims she was in her room at Hazakura Temple.
I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night. but because you did, Maya's stuck all by herself at the inner temple. Aw, I'm so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter's especially bad. I'll bet. The training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second. Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I wouldn't be so surprised if the next big one levels the training hall.
Uh-oh.
But still, there's really no need to worry. The area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island.
It's like an island? How so?
Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the inner temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest.
I see. Yeah. Yeah, just casually mentioning that you could die over in the training hall. Mm-hmm. Very comforting.
So a criminal will be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she, or they could, yeah, other genders exist, Bikini. That means Maya could be stuck out there with the murderer and with no way of escape. Oh god. No, Phoenix. Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does.
Oh. Oh, we gotta get over there. Maya, please. I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering some questions. Oh, do you need to know my... No, Bikini. Why do all the women think we need to know that? Yeah, at least your soul would be at peace. I guess. True. Yeah.
I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Donem.
I'm afraid I don't know. Oh my god, Bikini, I don't need that. No, I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training.
My, you make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know.
There, you did it again, Sister Bikini. I notice you always... Yeah, Mystic Elise. Misty... Yeah.
Oh?
Yes, now why is that? Lock time?
We address all our visitors as Mystic.
Lock time?
Anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know.
How do you know that? How can you say for sure she's older than you? Oh my god! So many locks! Jeez! She was no ordinary visitor after all, and then there's Pearls. She was with Mr. Nim on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished. It's all gotta be connected somehow. She is Misty Faye, isn't she? Elise Donem is Misty Faye. Yeah, speaking of honorifics. Or one of them is fake. Or, I don't know. Elise is Misty, I'm pretty certain of it. The Elise that we met, because she looks like Misty Faye. Then who's this? Does this person exist at all? Has Misty been Elise this whole time? And this is just like a... I don't know. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together.
Oh man. My head's throbbing so bad, it's killing me. Pearls. She was with Miss Donem on the night of the murder, remember?
Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing the training.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day.
I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away.
Now is not the time for a little hymn, Ryuji and Mona. She's surrounded by an ethereal fog.
I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner.
The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her eyes. Oh. Yes, Bikini was working on the railroad. That's her alibi. Oh yeah, the fog is a bit too real at the moment. Please be safe if you are on like the East Coast or in any of the affected regions.
According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either.
Oh, there's one place left she could be. She has to be on the other side. Yeah, I assume she ran after Maya to make sure that she would stay safe during her training. Oh, you're in New York. Oh no, I'm in Pennsylvania. So, right where I'm at, we do have an advisory, but it's not like smoky outside. But yeah. Well, let's take a look at the courtyard. This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found. Stone wall. And that's also the height the body fell from according to the autopsy. Is there no ladder comment? Why is there no ladder comment? I mean, movie references? Oh no. Shishishito is there in Mystic Gami's right hand. It was proven in court today that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past. And the staff. Miss Donan's staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found the sphere near the foot of Dusky Bridge. I Am Legend, War of the Worlds. Oh no! What was it doing all the way out there? We get quite a bit of snow up here on Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just for fun, they're tools for getting around. But the sled, now that's gotta be for Bikini's own personal entertainment. The Dead Zone. I've never seen that. I've never seen I Am Legend or War of the Worlds either. There are many movies that I probably should have seen at this point in my life that I haven't. There was a TD adaptation, there was a TV show version. There's a few of the lanterns without the city glare to compete with. I imagine they'd seem a lot brighter. I guess Sister Bikini must light them now, since Iris can't be here. Then up here, the building up there is the main hall, is where we were staying. Yeah, this is kind of funny because it was built on a very steep slope. If you enter from the main gate side, these rooms above me are on the main floor. Apparently Miss Donan was staying in the corner room. I guess that's where she was pushed from that night.
Hey! What was that jarring, inconsiderately loud yell? Was that Larry?
Or it's Gunny! So this is where you've been! Keeping nice and warm, I see! Detective! The bridge? Yeah, I did! I told you I'd like- Oh my god, thank god we can get over there.
Well, then I'll come along with you.
Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to the people involved in the case.
What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me.
Well, yeah, but that's- Oh my god, Franny's here. Never rewatching. About to say why, but it's a massive spoiler. Oh no.
It's been a while, Scruffy.
Is he gonna bark for her? Jack of all trades, master of none. Vankama! Uh-oh. He's dead.
Sister, please leave the investigation to me.
My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control.
I'm on your side.
I won't do anything you don't want me to. Does he work to pin the guilt on Iris? Yes, better than Jack of no trades but master of one. Fair. What do you date? What do you daydream about, Phoenix, Wright?
Ow, that hurts, you know.
Silence! I, Franziska von Karn, will personally guide- Oh my god, is she gonna be my Maya? Oh no. Will she have something to say about the step ladder? No? Man, that's a ladder and it's bugging me. Well, that one's actually a step ladder. Oops. Oh my god, I'm going the wrong way again. Oh my god. Alright. Are we gonna go get Maya back? Bridge. Alright. Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before. They must have commenced with the investigation.
Oh, Mr. Nick!
Pearly?
Yay! They get the cute music too. She's safe.
So she's not channeling Dahlia. Okay, that theory's out the window, but it could be somebody else channeling her if the secret third thing is still possible. Or what if it's a secret fourth thing I haven't even considered?
Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick! Aww.
Oh, I imagine she gave him a big hug. So you were here ever since that night?
I was so lonely I thought I was going to die. When I woke up in the morning and saw that the Dusky Bridge was gone, I realized
You were alone, but where's Maya? Where's Maya? Don't tell me Maya's the one who was yeeted over the bridge! Don't tell me it was Maya that was flying, and now we don't know where she is!
It must have been very trying for you, little girl.
I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I am here.
You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year.
Well...
I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip.
Slap her! Yes. Yeah, you wouldn't use that whip on a child, would you, Franziska?
Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you.
Dang. Man, she just got destroyed by a child. Honestly, I get it. I get it. She can't whip the kid. You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away. But yeah, being told by a kid that they don't like you, it cuts deep. Anyway, Pearls, weren't you with Maya?
Ah!
It was Maya that went over the bridge, was it?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls?
Mystic Maya!
What's going on? I'm scared. That was cruel, Phoenix Wright. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable. What's that all about Pearls acting like that? It's giving me the creeps. Something about this place seemed... Something's been burned. Burn? Fire? Arson, maybe? What if this bridge was... What if this was actually arson? And not just the lightning? Because Larry said he saw the flash of lightning, but he didn't see it strike the bridge. But yeah, this incinerator has been uncovered.
Hi. Oh, Nerio Gaming, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing?
But this has to be... This was used. Something was burned. Maybe it was used to start the fire. The door's also open, like it's begging me to look inside. Well, well, well. What do we have here? I imagine Phoenix just like rubbing his hands like, what do we have here? Let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we? I'm scared. I'm scared. It's empty! How naive of you, Phoenix Wright. But it's a bit strange, don't you think? Francisca Von Karma. Hope you're having an awesome stream. Thank you, yes! We're having a lot of fun. I'm kind of stressed as to where this is all going, but we're having fun despite everything. Yeah, have you played the games in this series? I seem to remember. It was covered in snow the other day. Yeah. There was snow on the incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something, or maybe Maya's been using it to stay warm. Came from Addie Sweet Team to show some love and support. Oh my god, thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, Phoenix Wright. Never played these before? Oh, they're fun. They're very, if you like puzzle games or visual novels, they're a lot of fun. You just need to suspend your disbelief about how the legal system works, and you'll have a wild time. It's impertinent to call people by their full name. I was only copying you. The statues they still have their little hoods on them. Phoenix Wright, do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has? Why don't you ask her next time you see her? Yeah, I'm playing this on PC. I'm playing the Steam version of this game. What I'm playing is like the trilogy, the first 3 games in the original Ace Attorney trilogy are like repackaged into one. I got the accents and everything, yeah. I mean, she's actually German, but I'm not very confident in my German accent, so I just made her British. And we are in the state of Japanifornia. Thank you. I am kind of interested in voice acting, so yeah. You know what? I think I will. Yeah, she'll probably try to slap
Great vegetables.
Great vegetables. Thank you for the bits, Nerio. Thank you. I appreciate it. You can see Dusky Bridge from here. It's an unusually long bridge, isn't it? I would say it's about 20 yards. I guess the gorge is too wide to cross with a piece of rope or wire, huh? Therefore, no one has crossed the gorge in either direction since the night of the murder. A simple yet sound deduction, wouldn't you say, Phoenix Wright? I do a bit of voiceovers on your stream as well. Ooh, what kind of games do you stream? I mostly do like RPGs and things like this. Thank you, and I'll get on very well. Nice. But yeah, I stream a lot of RPGs, visual novels, and stuff like that. Yeah, we played some Honkai Star Rail earlier today, and I pulled Silver Wolf, which is exciting. There's a little gate that leads into the garden. It says no entry. Oh, and the gate's open. Maya's definitely in there. Maya's gotta be in there. Pearl just saw the no entry sign and was like, I can't go in there. I can't be a bad girl and go in there. That's against the rules. And Maya, if there's a no entry sign, Maya's definitely gonna make it her life's mission to go through the there. You play anything and everything. Ooh, cool. Come now, Phoenix Wright, what are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it? Love your old school games. Ooh, like, what kind of old school games? Do you mean, like, ones from, like, 90s or 2000s or whatever? Or even older? Anything great, nice. But it says no entry. Come on, Phoenix. Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply say, whatever? That's got nothing to do with that. And who told you that? Oh, like 90s games. Ooh, cool. Need to roll another SMRPG random. See it in the new. What does that mean? What does that mean? I actually don't know what that means. This must be the door that leads to the inner temple, where Maya Fey was training on the night of the murder. Yes, there's a solitary room there called the training hall. You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix, and some 80s games. Ooh. You're completely out of shape. He has a cold. I don't know how much more of this woman I can take. Oh, you're trying to speedrun Donkey Kong Country? Ooh, cool! I never played the first one. I played Donkey Kong Country 2. I played that on the Game Boy Advance when I was a kid. But I've never played the first one. Is that everything? And then this. Oh, Super Mario RPG. Oh, Super Mario RPG is what that is. Legend of the Seven Stars. Some people created a randomizer for that. Interesting. Cool. You know the voices? Thanks. Donkey Kong Country 2? Oh, you're playing that right now? Or you just love the game? Because that was a fun one. I liked playing that as a kid. I'm trying to remember. I love like the underwater levels where like you ride on like the swordfish. I always thought that was fun. First console game you ever owned. Cool. I don't know how you're reading it, but it's incomprehensible to me. Actually, I can't read it either. Feigning comprehension isn't a very good habit to have, Phoenix, right? She does that a lot too, I'm sure. The OG SNES, nice. Yeah, I've played the Game Boy Advance version of the Donkey Kong Country series. I have to sit down and play those again. I kind of want to go through and play them all. I should probably play the original. That was the first one with Dixie Kong, right? Alright, can I go somewhere else now? We can't go in the garden. Still can't go in the garden. Uh-oh. Is this a physical psyche lock? Or is this what the psyche locks look like modeled after this? Or is this door hiding a secret? 1 and 2 are amazing and 3 is okay. I don't have the cards, but I know they're available on NSO and SNES. Okay. What's wrong? What is this? Is that vomit? Ew. Wait, that was the picture of Misty Faye! No! Gonna try streaming on the SNES soon. Nice! The first console I had was the Game Boy Advance SP. I never had SNES or anything like that, or a Nintendo 64. But yeah, Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Advance SP to be specific, and GameCube. Yeah. Maya, she was supposed to be here during training. Yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen. What's that strange lock? It wasn't there 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving off some strange vibes. Ah! Look at these wafer-thin mattresses. I'm sorry, Phoenix Wright. Wafer-thin. Yeah, you know, thin and like a wafer. In other words, uncomfortable. That's how we describe things like these mattresses. I guess you must say wafer-thick or something back in Germany. Not about these mattresses, certainly not. Your first was the Atari 2600. Nice. It's an antique dresser. Don't you dare open it, Phoenix Wright. Yep, no panty raid. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her not to touch things. What a pity, it's full of nothing but old clothes for acolytes. Now she gets to open it. I thought we weren't opening it. I'm from the prosecutor's office. Yes, she's like, not to worry, I have a permit. I can do anything I want. Literally. Anything except stand up to a 9-year-old girl. Let's look at this lock. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it. Those chains, it's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. What if Maya's back there? Phoenix with the bird! Ooh! I've seen these locks and chains just like this before. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psyche lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. Oh. What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix Wright? It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually Misty Faye. What is that? A woman? I don't see any woman here. I don't see any woman here. There's a different atmosphere in this room since I was left here last year. It's vomit. Is it vomit? Oh, it's gravy. Oh. Ew. That's been there for several days. That's kind of gross. This scroll has been completely covered in gravy. Ah, yes, there is very appetizing. It's even after 2 days, it still smells like fresh. But gravy is a type of sauce. So when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see. Haha, it's fun learning about your culture. Yeah, it does stink. I'm not a fan of gravy myself. That's supposed to be the gravy you have with the roast on the night of the incident. Well, why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? Did Maya bring food over? Because that sounds like her. What took you so long? Hey, let's get our music! We got all the prosecutors here in this case. And he's back because Phoenix is now taking over the defense, which means he's gonna take over the prosecution. He's gonna like, you get out of here, Franziska. This music turns me on! Stop. I thought even you'd manage to get here faster than this, Mr. Wright. Prosecutor Godot, I didn't know you were here. Prosecutor? How come you didn't show up at the trial today? Yes, there it is again, Kyle! Yeah, that is a good blooper. I love that one. How come you didn't show up at the trial? Because you weren't there. Sounds like fan behavior, Godot. I could ask you the exact same question. Huh? But I had a cold, so... I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The absence of Phoenix Wright. The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding. Enough! I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor! What could be more important than a trial? Who's the wild mare? Bro, at least he's not calling her a kitten. He's not adding her to the litter. This is Miss Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, princess. It's time for the big boys to take their reins. Oh, I felt gross reading that. Oh my god. He really does act like a Discord mod. It's not a joke anymore. Just who do you think you are? This case is my... Hey, Billy. Know your role and shut your mouth. Can't stop. Oh my god! Is he trying to act like Jotaro now? Doesn't like talking to women? Or like... I guess Edgeworth's like that. Oh my god, Godot! Oh my god, Godot misogynist arc? Uh-oh. Man. I'm only gonna say this once, Lady Von Wittenberg. What?! Godot! Phoenix? Whip him! Come on. You deserve more cracks of that whip than that, right? What? You still don't get it, do you? Yeah, we love the early 2000s. Yay! You don't realize that you've set something in motion you'll never be able to undo. There's something different about Godot today. I'm getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. I'm a shapeshifter! Is it anger or sorrow? I guess being here brings him back to that case with Mia. Look at my badge. Do you care about it? No. My eyes have a date with the horizon. They're flirting with the goals. I don't have any intention of aiding a defense attorney like you, right? She said the same thing. I don't have any intention of us aiding you. Yeah. I had no idea such a smooth refusal could make me so angry. Oh, is there anything I didn't examine? Oh, I guess... I mean, we already looked at this. Can't make out what's drawn on it. Well. Why didn't you show? You had some important business, and that's why you weren't in court, huh? So what was it? Why are you here now? I told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I've returned from the depths of... Oh my god, is he literally crawling out of hell? Is somebody channeling Diego this whole time? Is that what's been happening? Has somebody been channeling Diego? What is happening? You see, Trey, I've experienced something most have not. Death. Has someone been channeling him? But like, or has he like been legally dead and then not dead? Like, ah! You died? Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustments of all your internal organs is, well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live to a ripe old age. Or is he like an android or something? Even someone like me. So that mask you wear is part of his body? What? Oh, what? Is he really like a reanimated corpse? Is that what they're... What? This ugly device? I promise it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face. I didn't know. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn-out piece of junk of a body going with regular servicing. Is he actually being serious? Is he actually like a robot or something? What? Is Godot meant to look similar to the word robot? Like D and B flipped around, it's like go-bot. But like, why the G? But you say you experienced death? How is that possible? What happened? He's actually the friends we made along the way, you're so right. He's the Ace Attorney. Why didn't you ask him? Me? Is he responsible for his death? Yeah, that's right. You should know all about it. Does he think what? Wait a minute. If he's Diego, who died after being poisoned by Dahlia, and then she then gave the necklace to Phoenix, does he think Phoenix is the one that poisoned him? Is that what's happening here? Because he had the necklace? But how would he know that? Oh, okay, you know when my life ended. And who ended it for? Okay, so he thinks he's keep- You pulled silver! Congratulations! Let's go! Congrats, Manda, that's awesome! Congrats! Have fun with her. So does he think he's like protecting Dahlia or something? Well, Phoenix Wright, do you? I don't know what he's talking about. Thank you, event, for giving me more jades. Yes! I'm gonna do that event and get that light comb for her. Diego's name contains a particular word in English, and it's for moving. Go. Go. Like go. Gojo. Yeah. We're getting some Godot lore. Oh, die! 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 Die. That's gonna be a fun out of context thing, me just yelling the word DIE! Diego more like go die! Go die! Oh my god. Although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godot was killed. It'll all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Trey? And earlier you said I've done something I can never undo. What did you mean by that exactly? The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island. That's what Sister Bikini said too. And I wonder, Trey, do you know what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? They're searching. Searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. She's gonna be fine. 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 As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge. It was her that got yeeted somehow. She was the flying girl, wasn't she? Was she? Is that how she, whoop? Because Pearl said she was all alone over here. And if she's not hiding on the no entry garden, that's the most obvious place she would be when left unattended. But What if she's the one who is flying? I won't say it again. Chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place. The secret entry garden? Oh, the sacred cavern, the entrance of which we are standing at right now. This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore. So they haven't searched the cavern yet, huh? Be aware, though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best. No! Which means, Trey, that you sent Maya Fey to her death. I didn't send her there, dude! You fool! If that's the situation, why aren't you in there with the search party right now? You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock? Then break the lock, you ding-dong knuckleheads! Unless it functions like a psyche lock. Those are some fighting words! I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, Trey, once again, a woman dies because of you. Is he implying the same thing about Mia? Once again, is he implying that Mia's death was his fault? What does that have to do with him? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all. What is he saying? It's because of the case. You let Mia take home the clock that was used to murder her. And the last unfortunate woman died because of you. Dude's like... Dude's making some big... he's jumping to conclusions here. He's making some, this feels like a stretch, buddy. And you know who that was? It was Maya Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey. Mia? You killed her. No, that's not how it was. Bruh. It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone. A man. But she bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy. Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got the guy, personally. I got that fruitcake. Yeah, dude he's got some big issues, dude. He's misdirecting his anger. That's the word I was looking for, misdirecting. Sure, Miss Fey's murderer was caught, but that won't bring her back. Well, no, but you were with her at the time. No, I wasn't. Yes, we are still objecting, Mario. Welcome. Dude, I literally was not there at the time. You say Mia Fey was your teacher? Well then, I'd say you learned something, Trey. You robbed her of her life, and now you've let her sister suffer the same fate. Dude! Dude! He literally had nothing to do with Mia's death. Bro. What is this peculiar looking lock? Why don't we just break it open? It would be a simple matter of... I'm afraid we can't do that. This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors have weakened the foundations of the training hall. Any excessive force used to break the lock open would... Well, let's just say the inner temple and the sacred cavern would be a thing of the past. Don't say that with a smile on your face. Very well. Then I dare suggest the obvious solution of opening it with the key. Sure. Just show me where the keyhole is on this triple lock. Show it the Magatama! Interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only one who can open it. Then who was it? Simple. The accused. What? Iris? When an acolyte undergoes training in the sacred cavern, the attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Fey was to train in there. Sister Bikini did mention it a number of times, now that I think about it. She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the other stages of the training. But if our Iris was never over there, this was Dahlia! Oh, this was Dahlia! If my theory is correct. One of my theories. So Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now. Iris is the only person who can open this lock. I hope she gets here soon. Wait! Godot! I am waiting for Godot! How sure about Maya are you? There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cavern somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You better start praying. You better pray that friend of yours brings the accused back here soon. That friend of yours. Listen up, Trite. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never. Huh? Well, I don't need your acceptance, dude. Iris dumped all her skill points into thieving-related abilities and maxed lockpicking. Yes! She's a rogue. You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix Wright. That's what everyone says. Because I don't have much of a choice. Guess I'll have to do what I can for now. Alright. Let's get out of here. I don't know, should I or shouldn't I? Sounds like someone's talking to himself. Where's that coming from? Is it Gummy? Yay! Gummy! Oh, she's a phantom thief! Oh, yes, we got our masked boy Gajo and our lockpicker Iris. We can get a whole team led by Mask Damask. And they've stolen Dahlia's heart and reformed her into Iris. Yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. Is he talking about the gravy? Ah, my brain. This is driving me nuts. Ah! Is something troubling you, Scruffy? Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir. It was merely a simple greeting, a friendly tap on the shoulder with my whip. And what are you going to do with that, me? We'll bring him into the sacred cavern and challenge him to a duel. And he's gonna throw a glove at us. So what's up, Gumshoe? Something on your mind? How did you know, Belle? Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not? Mindful not to talk about Dahlia's sister around Zero, Mega Man's later incarnation's quasi-friend. I don't know much about Mega Man lore. I do know Mega Mind, though. I am a big fan of Mega Mind. How did you know, sir? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay? Oh. That means we're definitely going there. I kind of already snuck it. Oh, did he, like, piss on the tree or something? Is that his little bathroom? Is he trying to be clever? Or did he take a dump in there? Be forced to create another villain to match his genius! Just like Megamind! Look at me as Megamind! That's an insult to Megamind, though. Megamind X, he's the red-themed one with the blonde ponytail. Kind of samurai-themed. Okay. Oh, kinda got him like Garden. Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you. I'm not asking you, pal. I'm telling you, I'm not asking you. Well, see you later. So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix Wright? Of course. What else will we do? Look at us. We're scheming. I really don't want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off. Was it more gravy? Or did he really just take a little pee? Oh. It's not pee. Unless somebody just ate some beets and it somehow solidified, that's not pee. Another lock! Another lock! Maya, is that another fake... Are we coming full circle here? Is this the true site of the murder? Where we're gonna say the murderer, or Elise, tried to write this and say the Maya was her killer. But she died instantly when she was stabbed. But message! It's coming full circle! Oh my god, my OBS screen just froze. Is stream frozen? Is stream frozen? Oh my god, did my camera freeze? Is my camera frozen? Oh my god. Is it frozen? Game is good. Oh, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Oh my god. I don't know if plugging it or unplugging it's gonna fix it. Like, here. The game can never end. I'm gonna unplug my camera and plug it back in, but usually I need to, like, restart OBS to, like, fix that. Oh my god, it's still like that. Great. Oh my god. And I love that it froze on that picture. I love that it froze on that picture. That's a very flattering picture, isn't it? Maybe they were talking to me when they said, "Are you high?" in the courtroom. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna restart OBS then. So stream will end for a second, but we will be right back. So I am very sorry about that. So